So, GoPro users, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and of course, I'm talking about a new challenge, and it's gonna be something like this.
Starry, starry night.
Mr. Black.
Yeah, so welcome to my channel. My name is Danny Black, and thanks for being here. Don't be a stranger. If you didn't know, GoPro videos do surprisingly well on this channel, and I wanted to utilize that and create new monthly challenges. Last year, I made a whole video on how to do star time lapses on the Hero 9, and it got a bunch of views, and I also got some really good questions and suggestions. So in this video, I'm gonna share some extra tips and also some settings for the Hero 10 to do star night time lapses. And I wanna tell you all about this month's challenge. By the way, my apologies if you're watching this well after this monthly challenge is over, but feel free to participate in this and also check down and see what monthly challenge we're on this time. So I will show you how to make the star time lapse. You're gonna go and do the best time lapse you can. It might take 3 or 4 or 5 tries. You're gonna send that video to me, and then on a future live stream, we're gonna watch them all together, and you will vote on the top 3, and we will give prizes out to those top 3. Now, I don't have a GoPro $1 million budget, but no matter what, we'll give some really good prizes out to those top 3 winners. But the whole point of this challenge isn't to win the competition. It's mainly to connect to you guys and hopefully inspire you to watch a video like this and go out and try this on your own. You know, you have a GoPro and you want to experiment with it and have some fun. I get it. Check down in the description for all the info, including how to submit the video to me. Also, all of the accessories I'll be talking about, what I use. Links to everything will be down in the description, plus a surprise link. And also all the settings will be laid out nice and easily for you down there as well. All right, so a quick settings tutorial on how to do it. And remember, go back and check out that first star time-lapse video because I do more settings for the 9 and also just slower and the photo settings. Because today we are gonna be talking about the video settings. Overall, I think the photo captures the better quality, but maybe not that much depending on what you're viewing it on. Like if you're watching this on your phone or your laptop, you might not see a big difference. If you're watching it on a 4K monitor or a really high-res TV, you might see the difference there. But for this challenge, I think that video mode is gonna be easiest for everyone because a lot of people don't have the means or the want to edit their photos later on and turn that into a video. All right, so let's get to the settings. What you're gonna wanna do is swipe over to time-lapse mode, click down on the video settings, and then scroll down and hit the plus sign. Now you have time warp, time lapse, and night lapse, and we will go with night lapse. It automatically defaults to video, and that's what we're gonna keep it at. We wanna change the resolution to 4K, keep the interval set to auto. We're gonna change the shutter speed to 30. Now that's gonna be best if there's like very little light pollution. If you do have some street lights or the moon is like full, you wanna set that on 15. We're gonna change the bitrate to high. We're gonna also change the balance to 4000K. The ISO minimum we're gonna set to 1600, and the ISO maximum is also gonna be at 1600. Sharpness we will put at low. For color, if you're using the Hero 10, you wanna set it to natural. If you're using the 9, you wanna set it to flat. And that's basically it, except if you wanna check out scheduled capture, this might be a really good thing for you. So let's say you wanna capture the sky at like midnight, but you don't wanna go up and set it up at midnight. You just put it out there, set the scheduled capture time at 12 a.m., and then you power off your GoPro and it will turn itself on and start capturing. It's pretty amazing. Now, some extra tips for this is to make sure that you have it mounted in a way that it's not gonna be moving because you're taking long exposure shots and any kind of micro movements are gonna ruin that one photo or that one frame. And I have a lot of accessories that I suggest down in the description if you want to check those out. But now let's talk about battery life, because one battery can get you between 3.5 to 4 hours of a time lapse. But if you want to capture the whole night, you can actually just plug it in to a power bank. And if you do that, I do suggest getting a battery door that has an opening right there for the USB-C charger. And then when you plug it into your power bank, you just make sure you tape around it because you don't want to get any water in case it rains or any kind of morning dew. You don't want to get any moisture in there. And I also wrapped the power bank as well so that it wouldn't get wet because where I live, you never know if it's gonna rain or what it's gonna be like in the morning. But when I did have these set up together, I actually started recording at 7 p.m. and I picked it up at 7 a.m. and there's still battery left. So that's pretty awesome. Now, as far as memory cards, this one is the one I suggest the most. This is the SanDisk Extreme Pro, 128 gigs. However, a 64 gigabyte card will be sufficient enough. So there we go. Now you know how to do it. Now I want to see what you guys can come up with. And also, if you can do me 2 favors right now, if you can hit that button right there, and if you can comment down below just to help feed the algorithm to just see if we can trigger more people and get more people involved in this challenge. Like, how awesome would it be to see a bunch of submissions for this? And it would just be so awesome to see what creative things you guys can come up with, like what your night sky looks like compared to what my night sky looks like. I've been really excited about rolling out these challenges, and here it is. I'm so pumped, and hopefully it gets bigger and bigger, and we'll have bigger and bigger prizes in the future. If you do have any questions about this challenge or the settings or anything at all, please let me know down in the comments. Thanks again so much for watching, and I really do appreciate you being here. And if you want to support this channel any further, you can chuck $1 or $1.50 to my memberships. It's also a great way to get the exclusive behind the scenes content, live streams, and giveaways. So do check that out. Also, I have a podcast where I talk weekly with some great creators, especially my co-host Xander Round, where we talk all about the tech life and the good, bad, and ugly side of being creators. So do check that out. All right, looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.